Previously on Late Night Art Attack.
We live.
Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another episode of Late Night Art Attack with me, Jerome Hinds, and Raul T. What's up, people?
So, shout out to everybody on a Friday night. Friday, Saturday, whatever it is in Singapore.
It's still Saturday afternoon here. Well, it's already Saturday evening. I'm going off to do a comedy gig right after this.
Oh.
In fact, actually, it's a gig involving a guy from the US. He's been on the comedy circuit here for a while, but he's returning home. So we're going to roast him.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it's going to be a good laugh.
Be on YouTube to see?
We're not streaming it. Cross Comics says, "Hi all, what's up?"
Oh, Cross Comics show.
Yeah,
get the link. Get the link, buddy.
Canadian Shield in the house.
Hey, we got the knock this veil previews. He's got preview pages for the Flame.
We'll have to do that next time as well. Yeah, I was like, I might speak loud. Hang on. Let me turn myself down a bit. And
I wasn't sure if he was coming on. I was asking him. He wasn't sure. Canadian Cross. The other guy's coming. Dan Shen. Law and Order.
Yes.
He's coming tonight. The big boss is coming. That's the boss of the other boss.
But he's not here at the moment. Hopefully he's not asleep. Dan, wake up, brother. So
been drawing the Canadian Shield, but
actually,
we got the other boss coming in.
Actually, you're drawing Law and Order at the moment, right?
I'm drawing Law and Order. The boss is coming in. Yeah. The other boss.
I'll be doing the same. But we'll watch you for a while. I'm just setting my page up. So let's focus on that one.
All right.
So do you always start from faces?
Yeah. I don't know. I get a lot from the face. You're right. Because the other stuff is like, I don't know. It's just not alive. It doesn't seem alive. It's just like a gun, the clothes. You know, I don't know. It's just something about the face that captivates me. I enjoy that. I get an understanding of what they're thinking. At the time, at least. I get more fun out of it than just like the gun and the outfit.
Okay. I'm trying a very extravagant angle here tonight, and
so I gotta put him over here a little bit. Okay.
I'm
Law and Order.
I often just draw from instinct. I'm not concentrating on what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, there's a lot that you're doing. You're doing the framework for it and the skeletal structure. Then you come with the cylinders, and then you go with the
same thing here again.
That's good though.
I'm a bit obsessive with the whole teaching thing. Almost everything I do, right, it's like with teaching in mind, if you like.
Well,
I can never quite understand your methodology. Have you got a sketch under there, or are you going straight into inking?
No, I already laid it out. I was looking at a sketch before. I have a sketch, and then I just.
That's what I don't understand. I can't see your sketch. Your sketch is so light.
Yeah, I have a sketch that I'm looking at, and I have it next to me.
Sometimes
I have it on paper.
Light.
You really do, man.
I do, right? Come on now. Real life.
Yeah, man, I can never see what you're.
Nah, but you're right. You're right. Sometimes I just go into inks. I'm like, I've been inking so long. Sometimes I just go right into them. I'm like, ew.
Brilliant, man. Really good.
So I'm in the get it done business. You gotta get it done.
I'm guilty here of drawing my legs too small. God, there, here we go. That's better. So Dan is not in the house yet. So what's the name of the boss guy over at Cross Comics?
Rick. Google him. Canadian Shield. Rick.
Rick
Butler.
Rick Butler. Something like Rich Butler. He was a fantastic penciler from the 1970s. Rick Butler.
That's true.
Okay, I've got my skeleton going on here.
So you can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm actually here guilty. As I said, I'm guilty of not concentrating in recent times. And I'm actually concentrating today. Which is, oh, she got big feet.
Feet.
Lord order, man. It's a good name.
Yeah, that is good.
Actually, Dan Sen's been quite on fire recently. He's been creating some really good concepts.
I like it. He always does the different approach to it, which is good.
One second. We've got a comment here. Is that Mr. Canadian Shield? Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, my name is Rick Piper.
Rick Piper.
We can call him Rowdy Rick Piper.
I told you to Google it. I told you to Google it.
Yeah, that's easy enough to Google,
I said
right?
Google it. I got him confused with the buckler.
I tell you.
I apologize, Piper, man. I apologize.
Okay, Rick, I'll be following you on X.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on. We were trying to get him on.
Hey, Rick. Rowdy Rick Piper, man.
Rick Piper. I'd have been drawing the Canadian Shield, but I'm drawing Law and Order now. I didn't even know. I didn't know, man. I asked you if he was gonna come on. He was like, "Well, 1 o'clock. That's kind of late for Canada." I was like, "What? Are you coming on?" He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, they just told me now, Rick. They just told me we're having the big other boss coming in, Dan. So we were like, oh, all right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Dan launched his Kickstarter a few days ago and reached the target within a few hours, I think, which is good stuff.
What?
Yeah, but he set himself a nice modest target, which is a good idea in this day and age. You know, yeah, he reached his target very quickly. And the other Kickstarter I've got with Dan, it has a late pledges is still up, is now available. And we got one stretch goal that we're almost there. And if people will get in there, we will, the next stretch goal is pretty good. It's another extra comic will be added to the whole campaign, a mini comic. So hopefully we make that goal as well.
Yeah, he's got like, I think with the stretch goal, he'll add art or something. Maybe he'll add a pit-ups, I think.
I'm almost forgetting something here. Save!
So, oh,
Oh, and wow, this is amazing. And I'm gonna put is your Law and Order gonna be holding a gun?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Gun
yes,
time. I think it's a Glock.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I ain't too much of the gun aficionado.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid and I was drawing from imagination. Drawing a hand holding a gun was a lot more difficult than I realized. I remember
Do
my
anything. Hands, oh no. Hands a lot of work.
Yeah. My cousin wrote a story and asked me to draw it. And in the story, a guy was walking through a gate. And the angle of the gate, of course, if the gate is open, it may not be perpendicular to the rest of the gate. And that's when I discovered that I can't draw. It took me ages to draw that gate.
It's just the perspective, that's all it is.
Yeah.
They gotta learn that perspective. That's all they're dealing with.
Yeah, man. It's like sometimes things that I look at some of those old comic artists here that draw Western comics. I mean, like Westerns, cowboys and Indians.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they're using references for the
You
animals.
gotta be using photos for that stuff, but I don't know if they had photos back then.
Yeah. But I think after a while, they're so sort of like used to doing it that they can actually draw those animals from imagination.
Right. There we go. Then I just relax, get some food while I'm drawing.
Oh, we've got a few messages here. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
The Canadian shirt inspired Dillard's buckler.
It's fine, the buckler.
Are you saying hello to Pops? Yeah. I thought the late night art attack was Raul's. I see I was wrong. Oh no, it's Raul and I and Jerome. We're partners in crime.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be on this show by myself. That's too scary at night by myself.
You reckon? No, but you do the streaming channel by yourself, right?
I do the Drop Zone. Yeah.
The Drop Zone.
Drop Zone Gaming
Drop
Hour.
Zone. That's a great name. Who thought of that name?
I did. I tried a little. Oh, you know what it's a reference to? It's Fortnite. Fortnite has that reference to the game. The Drop Zone area, something like that. But then I put it as Drop Zone Gaming.
Right. Yeah. Great name, man. Really good.
Dropping into the Drop Zone.
I'm drawing a lot of crap here. I'm not drawing what's in my imagination.
At the reference, I bet. I know I am.
So I'm drawing off my imagination, but I'm guilty of drawing. Again, I'm not concentrating.
Oh no, Jerome, you concentrate a lot. Just draw what you feel. You do a lot. Your work is great.
Gotta get this sucker right.
Dan from Long Island. And we got my man Rick Piper from Canada. The two bosses.
The two bosses. The boss.
Two bosses, man. I'm glad my boss is kind of nice. He's not gonna be mad like when he sees me again. He's really laid back, so that's cool.
Right.
Let me load up the stream.
Okay, that's better. It's amazing what a better concentration can do. Oh, God.
I can't. Hey, man, next Friday, like in the daytime, not at night. It's gonna be like in the daytime. I hope I make it to this convention.
Which convention is that?
It's Scaradise. It's called Scaradise.
Scaradise.
Like paradise, but scare, and you put scare and paradise to get a Scaradise.
Right.
Yeah,
What,
man.
is it like a horror fest or something?
Yeah. It's like the horror fest. So what's happening is that with the Scaradise, it's got some celebrities that are gonna be that I want to see. Like, there's a new Scream movie coming out, Scream 7, and
Right.
it's got this girl, this blonde girl who's in it. It was pretty cool, and she's got a music video as well. And I want to see her, but I don't know. People are saying that she's like the killer in it, and I'm trying to figure out. Let me pull it up here. So looking at this stuff, but it's this
But the
Friday.
question-
I can't
But the
wait to
question
go to
I
this
was
thing.
going to ask is, she's blonde and she's in a horror film. What you mean
Blonde
she
and
doesn't
horror,
get
yeah.
killed? She doesn't get killed in the first 5 minutes?
I don't know because the people are thinking she might be the killer in the movie.
Or
But
that'd be a
she's
different twist.
nice
Right.
to be the killer.
All right. He's the killer. God damn.
Trying to look. What's that? Yo, but it looks cool, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna walk around with the Drop Zone Gaming shirt and be like, "Drop Zone Gaming, come watch it." Maybe I might be able to get an ad for Madness or something. Be like, could you say like Madness is good? I don't know. You know when you have the phones, the selfie phones, when you're taking pictures of celebs, maybe they can get them to say something. I don't know.
I tell you, man, you're the king of networking. Listen, everyone
So
listening
I
right
don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off.
now, all of you people out there, right, watching, right, listening to this, Raul here is the king of networking.
Oh.
Next time you get your work seen, you get your stuff seen by some extraordinary number of people.
I try. I don't know how it happens, but so I'm trying to get to the celebrity land of the celebrities.
Whoa, man, you're really
The
good
thing
at
is
that.
that the new Scream 7, the newest one, somehow it's got like the original killer from Scream 1 in it, and they're saying that he's in the movie, but supposedly he died in the first one, like the original killer, like he got killed with a TV set. And then I don't know, but like they dropped the TV set at the end of the movie. They dropped the TV set. No spoilers, because the movie's so old. And then like they're saying like some guy escaped an insane asylum, and he kind of looks like the guy, but it is the character. It is the actor. You know, it's the actor playing the same person. But I'm not 100% sure because I haven't seen the film. This is what I've read.
Right.
And then he's going after the main girl in the movie, like Nev Campbell, or and it's but I can't. It's like the main actor. That's cool, man. He's back there, so he's gonna be there. They're gonna premiere it. The movie comes out on the 27th, and that's the same day of the convention, the 27th. So I think he's gonna have a showing that night too.
Right.
That's gonna be cool. Like he's not the main actor, but he's supposedly like the killer from the first one. But we don't know if he's the killer in this one again.
It sounds
No,
good,
either.
man.
I know. I don't know what's gonna happen to Scared Eyes. I'm really there to see Catherine Newton, man. I like her. I like her movies. She did Lisa Frankenstein. I like that movie. It was a take on the Frankenstein movie.
Right.
And she was trying to she brought a guy back, and then he was like Frankenstein, and you know when you get a tanning booth, he would put him in a tanning booth, and that was supposed to be like where he got his life and his energy and all that. So she's gonna be there, but she's coming out with a new movie, Ready or Not Part 2, and it debuts pretty soon. So she's the actual star in the movie. So that's good to see her as a star in a movie with the other star from Ready or Not 2.
Ready or Not.
Yeah, Ready or Not 2, yeah. They made a sequel. So what I was watching, I gotta like watch Ready or Not 1 now. So like this girl gets married, and then she gets married into the family, and they have weird rituals where they have a box where they draw cards out of it, and within the box, whatever the card is what the game's going to be played. So they're playing a game of hide and seek. It turns out this game of hide and seek is like they get guns and they start gunning people down, like they hunt them down. You know, like I don't know if it was England. I don't know. They send the dogs out and then they hunt the fox. Is that England? I don't know. Is that England?
Yeah,
where they hunt a fox, right? They send a fox out and they hunt it down with dogs and horses. Something like that. So somehow, like, she survived, but then they brought her back with another bunch of family. They're gonna hunt her down again, but they brought her sister, and Catherine Newton's the sister in this one. It looks funny. It looks funny, man.
Right.
I'm gonna die laughing to see this film.
1 second. We got a few. My God, there's a few messages here. Let me backtrack. I'm trying my best to be a good producer tonight. Right. That's all that where were we? I'll say across the send. He's on our channel now. Yep, we've seen that. Then, all right. Pops is doing an infotainment here. The Late Night Art Attack is a Madness original program co-hosted by Jerry and Raul. Batteries not included. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's here. What is your favorite thing to draw? Mine is superheroes in very tight spandex. Pops is being cheeky, but we can't tell Jerry is there. Lol. All right. I'm not the world's best producer, all right? I'm trying to focus on Raul. I can't share a screen as well as I would like to.
Yeah.
Raul, the K-O-N. What's the K-O-N? It's the D-R-E, the K-O-N.
Is that a movie? Raul the K-O-N.
Raul the K-O-N.
Movie.
But I don't know.
Oh, Stu, yo, they brought Stu in. Good job, Aces of Movies. Stu's gonna be there.
All right. You know how
the TV on his head. Stu.
Max Headroom. That's a blast from the past. Max Headroom. God. Where you want the Scream after this next one to take place? I haven't seen many of those. I haven't seen all of them, you know. What did you say? It's Scream 7?
Yeah, it's Scream 7. And then within the Scream movies, they have something called Stab, which is supposed to be like this fake version of the Scream movies. And then there's deaths of the Stab characters within the Scream movie. Oh no. Too complex. One's like that.
Okay. A question there. Have you read Brenda Starr comic strip? I've not heard of that. Do you know Brenda Starr?
Ooh, I think I've seen Brenda Starr. I think it's like a blonde.
Question to you, Raul. Who would you cast as the new Hulk?
Who would I cast as the new Hulk? Who's some good people? I don't know anybody. If I wish I could cast Bruce Lee as the new Hulk. Bring back Bruce Lee. I want to see a mashup of Bruce Lee as a Hulk. Somebody do that in AI so I can see it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, interesting. Would Ray Liotta have been a good 1990s Hulk? I think he would have been. Yeah, I can see that. And the last message. I'd like to see a Scream take place in the Russian communist bloc era. Scream with R backwards. The Russian text. God damn. Okay, let me add myself to the stage.
Oh. double barrel action.
Yes, that's what I'm going for. I'm just going through the steps here of the fleshing out. So the first thing is we've got the finger here on the trigger. So let's flesh out that.
I wish Pops could sponsor me at this scare dice thing. So I don't have to pay for anything.
Did you hear that, Pops? He wants sponsoring.
Do that? I'm like, how do you get Madness to like get me free tickets and like free drinks every once in a while? I thought they did that.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna have Daredevil's gonna be there.
All right.
Yeah, it's got. I see a lot of Scream. Scream 4 is gonna be there. A lot of people from Scream 4.
Right.
But this Stu guy is good. I'm glad he's back. A lot of Scream. A lot of Scream. Let's see what else they got here. You know what's cool? They got Bam Margera. He was a guy in Jackass. Dan would know him. This guy's funny, man. The show called Jackass. They would just do crazy stuff. They would just ride around in like carts and like jump around off buildings and skate dive into glass and stuff. You gotta watch that show. That show was funny.
Right.
We got Mick Foley's gonna be there, the wrestler. That should be cool.
So what city is this in?
It is in Tampa, Florida. Jack Quaid is gonna be there. Dennis Quaid's son. Dennis Quaid's a big, big guy, man.
Well, his son's an actor, is he?
Yeah. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Dennis Quaid's son. And his actor's pretty good. His son's actually pretty good. He's been in a lot of movies that I like. He was in a Scream 5 or 6, one of them. And he was in The Boys, Novocaine, Hunger Games. Yeah, man, he is good. Dennis Quaid's son. McKenna Grace. That's the blonde who's going to be in the Screen 7 coming out on the 27th this Friday. So I'm trying to see her too. But she got a cool video for the Scream. For the Scream 7 video, she actually sings too. I liked her. I liked the performance. So I'm going to tell you, you did a good job with that singing.
Man,
you did a good job, right?
You're the king of networking, man.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, man. And I'm going to show him the Drop Zone shirt with my drawing. Yo, this is my drawing. And I'm going to turn around and show him my back. And I'm showing the Madness logo on my back. I'm going to be like, get Roku. Get Roku.
Yeah, man. You're the man.
I know, man. I never did this before. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to be getting photo ops and stuff. Trying to get some photo ops. I like the way most people do. They just go up to this celeb to get them to say stuff. I'm not too sure if they're down with that, to do that. But hopefully they'll be able to do that. The Black Phone is going to be the people from the Black Phone.
Wow.
Black Phone 2. Yeah, I haven't seen Black Phone. It's like a horror movie. But so Catherine Newton, she's actually kind of big here. And she's going to get her own panel. I can't wait to see her in the panel. I saw her last time at another horror convention. The one with my video. Yeah, the one in the video. Yeah, I remember that one now. I think it was Spookala or something like that. I think that's what it was. She was there for that one. But it's good to see her again. I sent her a drawing on Twitter, and she liked it. So that was good.
Wow.
And I kind of retweeted.
Yeah. You sent someone a drawing on Twitter and they actually saw it.
Yes. But wait, it was after. I mean, it was after I met her. It wasn't before. Before, I don't know if anything was happening. But I went and I started talking, got some photos, and then I was like, man, it'd be really cool. I didn't tell her that. I was saying to myself, it would be cool if she liked my artwork. And then cool, like when I got home after the convention stuff, she liked it. So I was like, oh, sweet. Sweet, buddy.
You've got amazing ingenuity. Seriously.
You know what's pretty cool? like so we're talking comic books and stuff.
Mm.
Ripascend, like it's part of the Rippaverse.
Yeah.
Ripascend. Okay. Have you heard of? You must have heard of this guy, Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah.
The bald guy. He's famous. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Some guy was on Joe Rogan's show. Okay. This guy's got his face painted or something like that. He's a kind of weird comic book guy, and then he's saying he's working with Rippaverse. He's talking about Ripascend. So mysteriously on the Joe Rogan show, they're sitting there mentioning Ripascend. I'm like, whoa, that is big, right?
Yeah.
How are you mentioning the combo company on the Joe Rogan show?
Yeah.
I was like, what? I want to find out who this dude is. I was amazed by that, man. Amazing. Rippa on the Joe Rogan show. Gotta find out who that is. I never heard of this guy before. This artist thing. Let me see, Joe Rogan. That's good for comic books, man. I mean, I don't know how he's that famous to get on the Joe Rogan show. Let's see.
But you talk about the guy Eric July, yeah?
Yeah, Rippaverse mentioned 13 hours ago. Rippaverse mentioned on Joe Rogan something about Michael Malice's new Ripascend project. I never even heard of Michael Malice.
Yeah, I know Michael Malice. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yes. He's quite he's like a YouTuber, but he's also, I wouldn't say he's a philosopher, but he's a very clued in kind of like guy into politics.
Oh, really?
All that kind of stuff. I mean, he's quite a big, sort of a big thinker.
Oh, okay. So he is a YouTuber.
Yeah. And he has like quite original takes on things like Law and Order.
Hey, why are they saying? Why is they saying is Zaffo okay? What are they talking about? Have you seen that message? Is Zaffo all right?
Okay, let's have a look.
What's that about?
Oh, sorry a second. There's a lot of messages here.
What happened to Zaffo? Why are you asking about is Zaffo okay? Is he all right? I hope nothing happened.
Hold on a second, right?
That scared me.
I've decided to invite Disney to sue me. I will be producing Captain Ron comic books. Can either of you draw Captain Ron very well? I have to confess, I'm not sure who Captain Ron is.
I think Captain Ron is. I invited. Isn't it Captain Ron? Isn't it the blonde girl, Kurt Russell? Is that Captain Ron? That's what you're talking about, Kurt Russell.
He sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
I swear to you, I think it's Kurt Russell. Captain Ron. Let me see something. I think it was a movie called Captain Ron. I think. Captain Ron.
I know the name, but I can't place who it is.
I think it's Kurt Russell. I'm gonna
happy you're going to the convention.
I'm happy I'm going to.
On the roller coaster, what movie do you want to have on? Anything to do with Arnold Schwarzenegger from the 1980s. I'm good. Anything. I rewatch his films constantly.
Arnold.
Is Zaffo okay?
Yeah, why are you saying that? Is Zaffo all right? What happened to him?
Oh, we'd have to do an inquiry after the show. No, we've not heard anything.
Yeah, I don't even know what's happening. Is there a movie about him? What happened?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Okay.
Yes, just see.
Ask Acers of Movies if she can state why she stated that statement. Just seeing.
Not sure. What's that? Not heard anything.
I haven't heard anything either. Oh. Thanks to what it would tell me, son. What's the rumor that you hear? Is he all right?
No, I've not heard anything.
Me either.
I saw the drawstream go out the other day, so I assume everything's good as normal.
So speaking of avatars, you know what's cool? Tanks, who you cast as Zaffo? I don't know, man. Hey, speaking of avatars, I got another guy making avatars now, which is cool. Tank Ferret, that's cool, man. He's doing a little bit of video gaming with Skyrim, and he's got like this cool anime character where it's like green and it's like an avatar and it kind of talks, but it's like invisible, like a ghost. So it goes over the art. You can still see the artwork. I think that's good. I like seeing the people trying to do avatars and stuff. I mean, I'm not the only one.
I'm not sure what's happened to Dan. Dan the man.
Should we get Rick Piper back?
Brody Rick Piper, are you still in the house?
Are you still now? We have our backup of Rick Piper. Hold on. I go on Discord. Dan never takes this long, right?
Not normally. I think he's falling asleep.
I think he fell asleep. I know.
God damn.
Dan usually like waits like 10 minutes and he flies in.
Man, Dan's normally
Discord.
here before we even come on the air. He's lurking he's lurking at the backstage. He normally never takes very long at all.
Is he like backstage in the show?
No, I can't see him. And normally, if a person comes backstage, you get like a prompt.
Yeah.
I think
I'm gonna go. You there, bud? I'm gonna try to tell him. You there? I just sent the message to my boss. I said, "Are you there, buddy?" I think he's watching.
Well, got some brutal foreshortening going on here. God damn, brother.
You know what I like about your art? I have a question for you. So do you do like the feathering technique? Like you sketch a little bit and it connects the line, or you just? I think I see you do that. I'm not 100%. Like you don't press down and do one continuous solid line. Why would you do that though? That kind of technique where it's very light.
Yeah, when I'm inking, I do that.
Oh, I see.
But the more I'm sketching, I'm keeping those pencils light.
Oh, that's keeping them light. Okay, that's what I understand. I understand that. Now look, I'm only gonna ink this piece. I'm not gonna color it. So nobody's expecting you to lay it out, draw it, and then color it. There's no wild rush countdown for that. I did not get a response from my boy Rick Piper. I said, "You there, buddy?"
I think he's doing a damn
I think he
thing,
went
man.
to sleep.
Yeah, he's doing a damn thing, man. That brother's out of there.
Did you sleep? I'm gonna say, did you sleep? I'm asking if he wants to come on. Talk about the flame before Dan gets here. You want to speak about flame? Flame. I don't talk about lighting up a doobie. You want to speak about flame? It's hilarious. Hey, now we got a little bit of time. Why don't we show my preview?
All right, a world preview.
Preview.
All right. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna get to that second, just quickly. Who you cast as Zaffo?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see who I would cast as Zaffo.
Who you cast as Zaffo? I can think of a YouTuber, but I'm not sure if you know who he is. Right? There's a guy called Here versus Babyface.
Yeah, the bald guy. The bald. I like that dude.
You know him, right?
Hilarious.
Yeah, he's very funny. Yeah, I cast him as
The
Zaffo.
British guy.
Right. This top viewers. Naked administrator. Okay, do you know what that means? Top viewers.
Top viewers.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's the naked administrator either. Sounds rather
Maybe.
ominous.
I don't know.
Okay. Rank, Commando, Total Recall 1990, Terminator 3. I would have to say Arnie's best film. This is a tough one. I don't know if it's Predator or Terminator. I mean, I love them all, right? But Let me think. No, don't think. Let me feel. I hate to sit on the fence. I hate to be lily-livered. But it's going to be between Terminator and Predator. But very, very difficult to choose indeed. What are some Singapore comic strips? Okay, the most popular manga from Singapore is The Celestial Zone. That was produced by Mr. Wee Ten Beng, who he used to work for a company called Asia Pac Comics. Now in Singapore, Asia Pac is the nearest thing we've got to DC or Marvel. You'll find that at some point, all of us have done something for Asia Pac. I did a story back for them back in 2000. And he used to work for them full time. He did the Condor Heroes and Wisely. Then he went on to do the Celestial Zone by himself. And he sold a lot of copies of that in America. And he's the most successful Singapore comic artist. Wee Ten Beng. That is the answer to your question. We've also got a guy from here called Sonny Liu, who's won an Eisner. But technically he's Malaysian. So in Western context, you may have heard of Sonny Liu before Wee Ten Beng. And we got a few comic artists here that have done different things around the place, quite successful. But I'd say Celestial Zone is the most popular comic. And the book by Sonny Liu is called something Charlie Chan. No. Charlie Hanshot. Oh my God, I'm forgetting the name of the book. I can't remember the name of the book. But the guy's name is Sonny Liu. But the most famous, the most successful manga is The Celestial Zone. De Niro Azafo. All right. Shave his hair down. I can see that. I went to Commando filming locations where he get ice cream in mountains. Oh, all right. God. Location, man. Location. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got a world premiere preview of Raul T's Noctis Vale. Let me mute my music. Where's that music? Okay. Hold on, boss. Hold on. Okay, ready for this.
This from the darkness, knock this veil. Is he man or is he the demon? Knock this veil. Only mind chronicles will help mankind prevail. A being from beyond, sent to save us today. Knock this veil. A being from beyond, sent to defend us from the darkness. Knock this veil. Is he man or is he the demon? Knock this veil. Only mind chronicles will help mankind prevail.
Do you have the individual pages that I sent you? Did you have the individual pages? Do you have the individual pages that I sent you? I'll just send it to you again.
The individual pages? Yeah, I got them here.
Could you put them up real quick? I'll just go through them real quick.
Okay, hold on, yeah.
Let's start with one. It's just 4 pages. That way they have an idea what's going on with the story and all that. That's great. Like you save it. Oh, thank God! I got my own special folder. Alrighty, what do we got here? Oh yeah, there's the cover. We got the cover going on here. The reasons it's black and white because it's going to be an ash can, so it's going to be under the flame. And it'll be like a 4-page ash can that you can get free that comes with it, with the book. And then that's the cover for it, Raul T Comics. Go to the next page real quick before Dan gets here. Try to zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so what happens here is he's in Ecuador and Esmeraldas. He has the stone in his hand, and that stone is what's giving him power. And then he's getting the power from this. He got like dialogue. You see it in the bigger screen. He gets it, and he starts flying around. So then go to the next one real quick. The next page. Yeah. So he heads to the Catedral. That's the Catedral in Esmeraldas, the church. And he's going there to a secret entrance, and that's where the statue of Jesus is. So he knows this. So he goes by the statue of Jesus, bows down. He has the Esmeraldas, the gold thing. I mean the green stone, and then opens a door that locks him down to the secret base. Yeah, zoom in on that. Then he's walking down the base. This is where it meets Angel. Angel is like my dad. I paid tribute to my dad in there. That's me as a kid. The kid holding his hand. Yeah, that's Raul. That's that baby Raul. Yeah, so zoom in on that. Me and my dad's me, and then Noctisville's talking to my dad, and my dad's saying that I'm gonna be great and all this stuff, and then Noctisville's I will give you power, and then the kid Raul is saying, hey, I can see into your world. So next panel, go on next page real quick of the preview, and this is what Raul was seeing. So he's seeing Noctisville in his world, and that's where the story like continues. He's talking about himself on the planet, how he's battling aliens and stuff, and trying to save people. And then that's the preview. We got that 4-page preview there. You can get that with the ash can. It's coming with the flame, and then once we get the flame ready, it should be all good. I got a couple more pages of the flame if you want that too, that I finished. I'll try to get that for you.
I like the logo. Nice logo.
Yeah, the Noctisville logo, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get this. I got
good work, man.
Facebook.
I'm looking forward
thanks,
to
bro. As long as I get that flame done, and then once I get the flame done, I got my 4-page ash can going there, so no problem. So I'm trying to find your name.
So the ash can.
Yeah, it's gonna be a black and white ash can.
Yeah. How many pages in total will the ash can be?
Mine is only gonna be 4 pages. A 4-page preview. Right. In the flame book, because that's like the main thing here.
Oh, this is going to be in the back of the flame comic.
Yeah, in the back of it.
Right.
So it's going to go with it. I'm trying to find like the small flame pages. All right.
Right. Okay.
So I almost said you big pages. Right. So then.
For anyone who's new here, flame.
Yeah, I'm sending you the small 3 pages that I got so far done for the flame on his origin. This is big, but yeah.
Sorry. I saved your flame illustration.
Oh no. Yeah, no. I'm sending it to you right now. The three pages that I've done so far for the flame, so they could see it. They can preview some of it.
Okay, let me see if I can.
And I'm I'm trying to make sure it's not the big one, so you don't gotta worry about the file. I hope it's small. Okay, I don't think it's huge, but alrighty, there you go.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
okay.
I sent you the 3 pages of the flame.
This.
Yep.
All right, I'll put you on screen first.
Yeah.
What I download these so we can see.
Oh, of course.
What you're up to. What you're getting up to there with your current
trying, yeah.
Okay, all right.
This is more detailed than my Ashcan. My Ashcan, I wanted to. It's a different, it's more detailed. It's a flame, and getting paid money to do the drawings and stuff. To draw the draw, as we say. So it's cool. It's like pages that I chose. Like you said, not a lot of people do that. I didn't want to start off drawing the kids in like a courtyard and all that stuff. I want to draw some fun stuff, some fun action stuff. So I was like, I'm just gonna read through this script, find cool stuff, and then get my adrenaline pumped. And then from there, I chose some cool pages. So I started with like super excitement page, and I kind of went down a little bit, like when he was at his bike shop. And I went down a little bit when he's with the kids at the courtyard. But at least you see like there's a little bit. I got 3 pages here. I would have continued more, but we have to wait till the snowdrift gets done. And then I got to do some sketches in regards to the Canadian Shield. He would just like to see some sketches, and I'm able to draw the character. You know?
Okay,
Oh man, but it's fun. I like the flame. The flame was fun. Did you get the images?
Yeah, I just put them on my hard disk.
Oh, okay. They're not. I hope they're not super huge. I try to find the small ones. They're not
No,
clips,
no,
do you?
no, they're not very big.
Oh, okay. I was trying to find you the small ones, like I did with the promo for the Noctis Veil.
Not this real.
Yes,
Not
Noctis Veil
this
coming
real.
soon. I like this is coming soon. I mean, so it'll definitely be here. Good old Noctis. That's what's good about the Noctis Veil. Yeah, so Brooke Piper is kind enough to go ahead and produce the flame. And then once he produces, I'm going to be drawing the full comic of the flame. And so what's going to happen is that in the back of it's going to have, the promo pages from my book. They'll come free. This Ashcan will come free with the book. Oh! Alright, so what we're seeing here is the main person, the flame here, without his suit before he gets his powers. He's walking into his bike shop. Oh, I think I sent you the one without the bikes. That's alright, though. I sent him the right ones. So he's in the bike shop. There's dialogue there. What's happening is that he's like thinking, like, I must have some kind of power. And he's trying to activate the power. And so that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get to light up the power. Right. And then go to the next one. Right. So this is him at the school. So some kids are trying to bully him and stuff. And he's, I must slap you. And then like the kids are like, no, watch out. And then he erupts with this flame on his hand, this power that came out of nowhere. And then the kids get scared.
So 1 second, Raul. All right, this is a flashback because he's a man here, but this is when he was a boy, correct?
Right. The story starts off as a kid. He progresses as a kid to a teen to an adult. And then the flame at the end. Yes, in school they try to bully him, and then somehow this flame power originates. Yeah, and he starts fighting them. And then the mom is like, that's God helping you. This is great. I like the flame.
So this is him now, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We get to the action page, right? So then the flame, he's at like at this place, and there's like military crooks, and he's gonna fight him. And the flame's like talking him down, and he's gonna hit him with the sonic flame boom. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So there we go, man. We got our previews going. We able to see the flame, and then when I get the flame book done, I'm gonna get my 4-page Ashcan for Noctis Veil.
Right.
And,
so Noctis Veil is a 4-page Ashcan in the back of this book.
Yes,
Okay.
in the back of that book. Yeah, I can't wait to get this done.
And there might be some new viewers here, so I'm going to try to find the cover that you did, and I did save it in your folder. I actually saved it.
But we had that inspired me terrifically. I had a professional like Jerome go ahead and color the flame. I'd never seen my work colored like that by a professional, and that just inspired me. There you go.
Right. So this is Raul and me together.
We did the combination of the flame here. That's gonna be the cover for sure. That's definitely gonna be the cover. Your name's gotta go on there. They're gonna know your name too, man. They're gonna know your name.
Oh, you have to send me your signature so I can put it on the cover.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, cool. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I kind of like the story, and I like this flashback here.
Right,
Nothing beats a good flashback.
Yeah, he really writes. Rick, this guy, he's a real writer. He's a real writer. He's a kid. He's just a kid by himself, and they're bullying him, and it's like, yeah. And he just gets mad one day, and the flame power shows up in his hand. And then he becomes adult. He inherits the bike shop, and he's sitting there. And then I remember as a kid, I had this flame power, right? And then he progressed even further. Once he activates an adult, then he's fighting criminals. So he's sitting at his house, and he's watching the news. His criminals are at this place or a bank or something. And he's like, flame time. And he gets his costume on, flies out there.
Time.
Flame time. Yo, man, this book is going to rock, man. Excellent. We got comment. Excellent role. Yeah, the dynamic duo. Yeah. That's what's happening. You bring the two dynamic duos together, and there you go. Magic happens. Yeah, man.
It was good. It was
Unbelievable.
good fun coloring this.
I don't know. You somehow you got inspired. Then after you did that, I got inspired, and I was just gonna keep rolling with it. And he was like, let's put a halt to this real quick because I gotta get you the turnarounds. I gotta get the Snowdrift done, and then I gotta get something about Canadian Shield, some other book. Once Snowdrift is done, then I get my book gets done, and then at least I got my 4-page preview done for my Ashcan. I can't wait to promote my book. And then Friday, not this Friday, we're already Saturday. Next Friday, I got my Drop Zone shirt. I'm gonna go there walking around, talking about my Drop Zone gaming hour. That gives me some segue to tell them about my book. Now, let's see, maybe we'll get a few more viewers.
Nice.
That's gonna be cool. I hope I make it there this Friday. I'm gonna keep you updated with that.
Cool.
Let me check my Discord. I think this guy is asleep.
So I got something very embarrassing to admit to here.
Uh-oh.
I was penciling entirely the wrong foot on the wrong side of the body.
Hold on. Let me look at that.
Look, that's the right foot. That's the right foot, right? I joined the left foot to the right foot. How embarrassing is that?
Was I? Oh, right. No, I was confusing you too much. There's too much stuff going on there. It was too much.
I was tempted to keep it secret and not let any of the viewers at home know that, but no, I'm an honest man.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
man.
you were
This
doing
foot should
it?
be down
Look
here,
at
brother.
that. Yeah.
God, Jesus.
Oh,
Terrible.
my gosh.
Absolutely terrible.
No pressure, sir. No pressure. I don't know what was going on before, but I understand. Trying to lay it out and then try to fully pencil it and then fully ink it and then color it. Woo! At least you did it, though. And in front of Dan. It was hilarious, bro.
Concentrated, man. Terrible.
You were like, I'm going to finish it. I'm like, good job, sir. Definitely finish it.
There's still no Dan Sen in the house yet. So hang on. Let me
You still got an hour left.
Here. Who's just
Yeah,
talking?
man. We got our fan crews.
It's because our regular. What would you name your spaceship? I would name my spaceship the Gil Kane.
Oh, the Gil Kane. Oh my gosh.
Oh, how about you, Rob? What would you name your spaceship?
I would name mine Dead Space.
Dead Space. Jeez.
Yeah. I know. Geez. I'm going to Scaradise this Friday. I mean, there's got to be some people watching this with Scaradise.
Okay, what's your favorite vacation? Favorite vacation. I think going to the UK during the summer for me.
That's true.
Going back home during the summer months.
Yeah, I like going to Ecuador with my fam. I like that because Ecuador is actually in the middle of the world, like the equator.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. The altitude is really high there, though. I mean, I was like, whoa, what is this about? But being in the center of the world is terrific. It's very nice to go.
Oh, it's high above sea level, is it?
Yeah, isn't that strange?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know. I've never been in a. They're telling me the altitude's really high. I don't know if it's something about being in the center of the world. I wish I could have gone to Galapagos though, but I guess they didn't make it there.
Islands.
Yeah, it's like everything evolved, Darwin's theory and evolution, all that stuff. I don't know. That's what I heard, but it's good to go there, vacation every once in a while, like you're saying.
Right.
Do you like disturbing behavior? Is it disturbing behavior? I think it's. I think it's called that. I don't know. Disturbing behavior.
I like the house warm. So Akers says, I like the house warm, not cold. That's exactly why I moved to Singapore from the UK. I got frozen in the UK, man. I could not take it anymore.
Hey, frozen.
But it was out of there, man.
Oh, no. I can't believe that.
Warner Brothers.
I do have some good news. Some news about my mom. So we took her to the doctor, and she's okay with everything, like the lungs, heart, vitals, diabetes, everything. Nothing there. 90 years old. Everything's good.
Wow.
Special shout out to my mom for getting everything good. Yeah, I don't believe that.
That's good to hear, man.
I was getting nervous. I was like, oh no, please tell me that we're gonna find something. No, everything's 100%. She checked up on everything.
That's good news, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress. A lot of stress,
90 years old. Wow.
90, yeah.
Absolutely
She's like
brilliant.
fine. I mean, she can't drive anymore, but Yeah, no, I mean, she might be able to, but nah, not anymore. But she's still active. This is good. That's what matters, man.
Okay, sorry. Warner Brothers Netflix call you. They say you get to cast and produce or remakes. Who you cast for Falling Down and who directs. Falling Down, I think Falling Down is my top 3 best movies of all time. And I don't think I have no suggestions on how to improve on that movie. To me, it's perfection already. God, I'm really sitting on the fence today, right? Good Lord.
Falling Down, right. That was scary, man.
That film was good, man.
Was it Kirk
Any
Douglas'
suggestions
son?
for you, Raul, on who would you? Is there anyone that like make films that you would put forth to like
Yeah.
make changes to Falling Down or something like that?
Yeah, I would get like Stanley Kubrick.
Okay. Right.
Get Stanley Kubrick to do that one.
Okay, if I got wild, I would have Arnie Starr, and he goes absolutely totally ballistic, even worse than Michael Douglas, and destroys the whole city. Oh,
That is funny, man. There's the other guy, like another actor who could do a good role for that. I'm trying to figure him out here. A German actor. Let me see. Trying to look him up. You might be familiar with his acting.
What's his name?
I'm trying to find him. He was in Nosferatu, the old '60s version of it. He's got like blonde hair. I'm trying to find him.
You're not thinking of Thing, are you?
No. I was thinking about
Rutger Hauer?
yeah, Rutger Hauer would be good. It'd be good, yeah. The guy from Blade Runner, yeah. Put Rutger Hauer in there for Falling Down. He'd do a great job.
Yeah.
He was great in The Hitchhiker, this Rutger Hauer. That was scary, man. Some hitchhiker, you pick him up. And then, it's like a hitchhiker. Yeah, I love that. Oh, no, I got scared. I get scared thinking of that movie. That scared me. Uh-oh, we got somebody mad. This girl's mad. Law and Order.
Oh, yeah.
Something's happening with Law and Order. She got mad. We don't know what happened to her. We're going to find out.
I like the name of this character, man. Lauren.
I know. Where is he, dude? I can't wait to laugh. We gotta play that when he shows up, man. I'm bringing the pizza. Come on, Dan. Don't let us down. You're bringing that pizza.
Done better sleep, man.
Damn it. Hey, look. I can understand that. I mean, I sometimes I'd make it halfway to the show because I fell asleep and then I woke up in the middle of the show. But what is it, Rick? I think he passed out. He must have been here at 1, and then it's 2, 1, 4. I told him, "Are you up?" He is not up. That guy is dead asleep. There you go. I said, "Uh-oh." Yeah, it looks like he is asleep. At least he came on to say hi. That's good. My man is asleep.
Before we go back to Raul, let's just check on these comments. excellent, Raul. I think it's a. I'm going to go back to your drawing in a minute. It is nice. It is nice.
Yeah.
I'd like you two to collaborate. Yeah, that's good fun, man. Do you like disturbing behavior horror movie?
It sounds familiar to me.
Is that an actual movie? Disturbing. I'm not heard of
Yeah, I
that.
think I'm gonna have to search that one, but it sounds very familiar to me. Like I might have seen it.
Yes, you're on perfect. I think that might be in reference to my Arnold Schwarzenegger being in
Arnold.
completely destroying the country.
Oh, cool! I was looking for the disturbing behavior movie. I was trying to figure out what the name of the movie was. It's like I think it's these high school kids and some alien possesses people in high school. You can't figure out who the alien is. A teen sci-fi horror film about high school students who discover they're being brainwashed into robotic citizens, mind control. I know. That got you alarmed. You're like, wait, what? Wait. Serious, yeah. I was trying to figure out the title. I was always wanted to see that again. Now I know the title of it. I thought it was called something else. Bing behavior. Let's see here. I hope this drawing makes it into the Law and Order book. Alright, we'll try to use a different pen now. Let's see. Fill my brush. Let's see what happens. Does it work? Okay, good.
Law and Order.
That's a pretty smart. That's a good take on it. I might just come out with a book then. Now I know what to do for books. What's it called? Taxi? Taxi? The Taxi Show? I can make a book on that.
The Taxi Show. What's that?
The Taxi Show. It had who was it that was in it? I know they had like a lot of famous people in that one. It was like a comedy show. They had a stand-up comedian that everybody knows. Let me see. Let me find it. I used to watch that a lot. Let's see who's got this guy in it. All of them were in it. Danny DeVito. Yeah, Danny DeVito. He is funny. He was with Arnold. He was Arnold in the movie Twins.
Oh,
Him and DeVito.
God. That is absolutely hilarious. It's so ridiculous.
It's crazy. Twins. I gotta watch that again. How are they even twins? I moved the badge.
The part that got me in that film, right, was when the lady said that a guy said that Danny DeVito was all the crap that was left over. Oh, no.
That's nasty. That is nasty, man.
Oh,
there's a twin. He was all that was left.
Unbelievable.
I can't wait to see that one. Yeah. The DeVito man's been in some good stuff, man.
Yeah, he's a fantastic actor.
Let's see here. Getting some good old inks here. That's what I like about this costume. The Law and Order. It's a lot of black spandex stuff. I like that. You just draw a lot of black. I have a lot of fun drawing just a lot of black. You know, black inks. What is it?
Very Black Widow-esque.
Oh, right. Good catch. Black Widow. Right. Good. Now I can focus a little bit better. That's right. I was trying to figure out what the reference was. Because I was thinking more like Danger Girl with like J. Scott Campbell. That's the way they dressed, but
yeah, I think that was all kind of derivative of the original.
Oh,
Black
like
Widow.
Charlie's Angels. Like I was thinking like Charlie's Angels or something like that. But
Mm.
you're right. More like you were saying. That's good to know that. So is this Law and Order? Is she a police officer?
Yeah.
Oh, she
She's
is.
a cop.
Okay. She is a cop. Okay, I wasn't sure. I saw a badge, but I wasn't 100% sure. Now I'm a little bit sure. Now I know.
Yeah.
So it is a police officer. Wow.
Because I think Dan was a cop.
Oh yeah, I remember him saying that.
Yeah. So I think she's when you notice he's also got the Big House Blues concept.
Oh, that's cool
The
though.
penitentiary. So he's definitely leveraging on things that he knows about. Right? You know, it's quite a slant there towards Law and Order. Well, to Law and Order.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, it's like a fun character to draw. You know, a lot of the deep inks. All you do is just throw a lot of inks there, and you're good. You know what I know about like when you're drawing characters, like when you create a character, whatever character you create, whatever you create, Sir Jerome, you don't want to have a lot of detail in it. So what I'm hearing is that if you got to redraw the character, it's gonna be impossible. So if you're creating the character, you got to try to have like a nice silhouette, but you know, like all the armor and cables and all that stuff, you got to make it very simplistic because you're gonna have to redraw it.
Yeah.
Do you think about any of that stuff for your characters, like to not make it so detailed?
Yes, but I say I'm very Silver and Bronze Age, and we have a tendency to do that anyway. Like, you know, if you look at modern superheroing, there's a lot of stitching and stuff like that to make it seem very realistic. But you'll find the more old school the artist, the more the person, like from my kind of way of thinking, the simpler the costumes might be.
Yeah, because you're getting too detailed.
Yeah.
Like a Rob Liefeld, and even to make sure it's a simple design, because you got to keep drawing. I never even thought about that.
I think that's one of the biggest differences between animation and comic books, because animation, you can make, you know, when you're dealing with 3D and a 3D model, you can make something as complex as you like. It doesn't matter, because once you model it, it's there, it's already there. But like you said, with comics,
good
comics,
statement.
you can't quite do that.
Oh, so you're right. So that's what's happening here. They're modeling it, and then it's already modeled, so you can make it as complex as you want. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know, it's same with games design, isn't it? I mean, characters in games, in like Diablo and things like that, could be as complex as you like, because once you model the character, that's it, it's done. But as you say, on the comic page, man, god damn.
Yeah.
This is why Spider-Man gave such a nightmare to animate in the 60s, because of his webbing. You remember the old 1960s animation?
Oh,
something you didn't even see. You didn't even see his webbing.
For real? Oh, what?
No, they didn't even used to fit it in.
What was it? If there was no webbing, I've never seen that. He didn't have webbing in one of the shows?
No, they used to just leave the detail out.
So there was just a red mask?
Yeah.
What year was that? I want to see that.
Just a red area.
Man, I'd never seen him like that. They totally destroyed the character.
Because with the old cell animation, they just couldn't keep up the detail.
Old cell animation. I mean, when I used to do that, the cell back in the school, I used to try to do cell painting. Man, they're
Wow.
talking about it's like on a plastic, and then you're taking like this special kind of paint, and then you're
Yeah.
painting it on the reverse side. Because I don't know if the inks are on one side. I don't even know what's going on, but they were making me paint on the reverse side, and it take you one day to do one cell.
Amazing, man. Extraordinary, man. So, oh, you done
What?
actual animation. Wow, fantastic, man. Well done.
Yeah, that was I was when I was in school. I was in the city, out in New York, and yeah, but I'm just saying, when I was doing it at the school, it took one day for one still image. I don't know how these guys were able to do that. I guess they must have hired multiple people.
Yeah. They were just.
But
You think about it, right, Raul? You know the Declaration. You know that Declaration of the United States where it says "We the people."
yes,
You know that, right? If you look at that document, that's all handwritten, and there's no
Oh.
mistakes on it.
hey, right. That's terrific.
The things that
true.
people used to do in the old days, right? It's just ridiculous.
Printers though, they reprinted it, didn't they? They had printers. Man,
Yeah.
but they had to handwrite all that? Yikes.
Extraordinary stuff, man.
They need to bring back cursive. It's a quick cursive. How are we gonna have the next Declaration of Independence? No one's gonna even know how to do that anymore.
Nah, no, man.
Oh, no.
That's a skill that's like kind of gone.
It's like that might have helped with like art, being able to do the cursive. I don't know.
Yeah.
You think it did maybe? Because isn't it kind of like brushstroke or a technique of some kind? Oh, so I'm glad I watched the episode, or I think I was on the episode with you when you were doing lettering. Because,
right.
because the same night I was like, oh man, I gotta get the ash can, I gotta get it done for the Noctis Veil. So during that process, I was laying it out, drawing, inking it, and I put some
man.
balloons. And I was thinking of you. I was like, you gotta make the tail swoop this way.
Oh, really?
And you said, just type it out. I heard you in my head while I was sitting there at my desk. You said, just type it out, put on whatever the editor is, and then paste it into it. And then, line it up. Don't sit there trying to type into Clip Studio one letter at a time.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, man, I'm glad I saw you. I never even did that before. I watched you do that one. I learned it that one night. I was like, oh my gosh.
Right. Oh, man. That's really good to hear that.
I know you helped me tremendously. You helped me with the and obviously, and then I had after I laid out the pages, I have the printing layouts with the cutout margins, the bleed stuff. Where you can't draw, and then the printer cuts it off of this. I had that was there first, and then second
right,
phase
yeah.
was the lettering. So thank you for showing me those things, because when it's coming to printing and like going to mass distribution, it's like, wow. There's some things you gotta learn. I can't believe I had to put the lettering in there. I was like, this is fun. Then it became fun. Yeah, because I was thinking how cool you were making the balloon tail. You were having it integrate in the different angles. And I was like, that's
Right.
amazing. Different tangents for balloons. I was like, this is cool. And I said, I didn't review the tape, but I just remember our conversation. I was like, this is cool. I was like, I'm going to try to
Right,
reproduce what he
right.
was doing. But it
Oh,
did
man,
help,
that's
sir.
really good to know.
Thank you. It did help. I don't know. I'm glad you were doing that night. What I'm telling you, some stuff comes up on the show. All this stuff of what it really takes to be in a comic book, and we're a real company. You know where it is. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, Dan, we just talking about Dan. He's an indie publisher, and I'm sure he's got lots of horror stories of pages been handed to him that have not been like sorted out properly, and then he has to fix it before it goes
Oh
to
no.
the printer. Oh man, that is a tough life.
I'm glad that information was given to me prior. I learned it before going to mass distribution.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But quite often, the publishers don't really tell. They do tell the artist, but a lot of publishers don't make such a big deal of it. But some do. Some are like really hardcore, man. If artists hand in stuff that's not, the pages are not the right shape, the margins are not consistent, and some publishers can be quite harsh on the artists.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like Rick here. Rick Piper, he's a nice guy. He'll have you redraw some stuff, but he's not mean or nothing like that. He's understanding.
Right.
So like you're right, like going out of order. I'm glad you told me that too. It's better to
Right.
just go, in order, and then. But I was getting my feet wet, and I just wanted to jump into some cool stuff. And I guess the better I get, then I'll be able to do like in order, like in order. You know what I mean? Jerome's here, very skilled, very determined. That's good that you do it that way. Because they're not going to have it any other way. I believe you.
Right, yes.
I got my PayPal set up.
Yeah.
Was working. Got some funds going. But when you're dealing with someone that's paying you, and he's paying other people, there's only enough money to go around. So you got to get some projects done. And then, once the project's complete, then they go on to your project. And I have no problem with that, man. I just said, okay. And, yeah, so do you know the Canadian Shield?
Yeah, the big guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to be redoing issue 3. They're going to have me redo issue 3 of the Canadian Shield. So that's pretty cool.
Wow, congratulations, man.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, that's, the Flame is good. Origins of the Flame, But Canadian Shield is like the main flagship. It's the main book of Cross Comics. It'll be an honor to do that. It'll be an honor to work on that project. So
I was reading it, actually. I went to read the webcomic.
Yeah.
He's a native Indian, right?
Yeah, he's native Indian.
Yeah.
And somehow he time travels, and he makes it over here to our era if you keep reading the book. So it's like a remaster of the. I think there was an issue with the previous artist where. Okay, I don't know if you've seen this before. I don't know. Okay, so some writers, they actually lay out the book. Like they have some kind of artistic ability or something. They're not as good as you, but they lay out the camera angles. I don't know who else used to do that, but I know Carl Potts and Jim Lee, when they were working on the Punisher War Journal, all the stuff, he was the one laying all that out when Jim Lee was doing the Punisher. He laid all that stuff out. So for that issue, for his issues, he actually likes to lay out the book, the storytelling, the pacing, the way the panels flow. And then the other artist was not following the exact sequence of what he was. Yeah, he is not following the sequence for issue 3.
Right.
And then he was like, oh my gosh. He's like, I gotta get the book out. I gotta get this done. So that's why he didn't fight with the artist, nothing like that. The artist was a good guy though, but let me just see here. Yeah, so then as I was stating, so the now he's gotta redraw it. Because now he wants to put it out because I understand about redrawing and listening to what he's saying and at a slower pace. Not like what was happening. Also the Canadian Shield has a certain look. He's kind of like big like the Hulk. He's big like that. I didn't know that. I thought he was more like a Batman or something like that. But if you look at the issue 3, if you're able to see any of it or the other issues, what he's looking for is consistency. Consistency. It's consistent. The character looks like the Hulk. What is it? Ed McGuinness is an artist, and he do Superman. He drew the Hulk. So I look at a lot of Ed McGuinness stuff. He likes that. So I'm gonna study that. Yeah. So he's good.
Man. God,
yeah. So I'm gonna study that, and I get it. So I'm looking at the Hulk structure, like just the way he's fit. And he's got like big monstrous hands, big arms, big feet. I didn't know that. So in comparison to Batman, he's just a regular person in regards to size. Nobody really draws the Hulk. They either draw Batman or they draw Superman, Wolverine.
Yes.
I have not seen a lot of people when they were kids drawing the Hulk. I wasn't drawing the Hulk as a kid, but I think Rick was. I think he was drawing the Hulk a lot. So now I got to get used to like drawing a Hulk-sized character.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So what's good is I can have fun with the Canadian Shield because he's so big. He's 8 foot tall. He's 8 feet, I think.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember Rick saying that on the podcast.
The life-size cutout of the Canadian Shield.
That's right. He showed us the life-size cutout. So
Rick is able to stand next to the life-size cutout, and he lands right underneath his armpit. In regards to height, that's how close he gets.
And Rick said he was 5'7" or something like that, right?
yeah. I think he can make it to underneath his armpit, and that's it. He doesn't go anywhere past that. He doesn't go up to the shoulder. He doesn't go to his neck or his head. He's just right on the armpit. I'm like, whoa, that is huge.
Yeah, but he's got the vision for the character, so he knows.
That's true. That's what's great. I just can't wait to work on that book too as well. Get the Flame out there. Get the new Flame book, and then we go to the Canadian Shield. He's good for promotion too. What's nice is he's in Canada, so it's like promoting like in 2 countries, like kind of like you and Dan. Like you're in Singapore. That's cool. Well, but you're the artist though. I thought you're not the promoter. Well, that's just good. The States and Canada.
Wow, that's looking really, really good, man.
Trying to fit it in the screen.
I like when you're spotting, man. Excellent.
The thing is, I don't know. I like this spotting. That's my old technique. So with the other books, like the Noctis Veil, the Flame, I try to pull back some of the spotting. Because I understand that it's has to be in color, but when it's my stuff, I can just add as much detail. Like with Noctis Veil, I want it to be in color, so being it's gonna be in color, I got to pull back some of the blacks on it. That way, the colors will pop. Because the cover I drew for the Flame, there's not a lot of blacks in it. So I just kind of did a lot of line work, and it came out fantastic. There's no overshadowing inks, no over cross hatching, none of that. So that's what I'm going to do for the books. It's like you got to hold back, at least for me, you got to hold back a little bit. Can you believe that? You got to actually hold back a little bit in regards to art. You must not add more detail. Not add more detail. What? I
like that spotting, man. It's really nice.
Yeah, man. Try to get onto the police thing here. The Star. I wonder what police force they're on. What
city it's set in? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Is it Texas? Is it all Texas? Maybe it's all. I'm not sure either. Oh, I like that. Look at you making it dynamic as always. Make the screen big on my side.
Okay, so now it's time for the gun. Detail.
Detail.
I'm gonna zoom in on the gun.
New saying. Detail.
Detail.
Dynamicness. She looking mad.
That sister's mad.
Happened to her? We gotta get the whole backstory. Mine's just there. I like how you use the different colors. That's very smart for the skeletal structure. I don't know. Because I would just use like a regular same color, like the gray pencil, and I'd be looking at it, and I'd be like, eh.
Yeah, the Japanese do this a lot. They use different colors for different things quite a bit.
Hey, why would they? I don't understand. Because I'm used to looking at how to draw comics the Marvel way. They don't have any kind of color use. It's all like just pencils.
Yes, that's true. I mean, it's like anything, right? When you go to a different country or you go to a different place, you see the way people do things, and it might be a bit different to what you're used to. And yeah, I came out here and I found people using different colors for different things. And I never actually learned the true discipline of what they're doing, but certainly when you're doing instructional notes for students in that, it definitely can help for sure.
I see you have it on the layer side.
I have what? Sorry.
I see you have it on the layer side, like the colors are
Yes.
associated with it.
Yeah, that's stopping you from getting confused.
Huh. Does it have a name for what it is? I mean, I understand you have the yellow there and the red.
I don't think there's any hard and fast rule to how you color coordinate stuff. I choose these colors.
Oh, I see now.
I've chosen these colors, but I think if you go into the higher echelons of manga, there is a certain etiquette to it. There's certain colors that do certain things for certain artists. But I basically put skeletons in red because that's one of the most important things in my opinion. I put skeletons in red, center lines in blue. Okay, let me just go through this quickly. Right, so I start with a skeleton, which is red. Let me make that 100%. Then I treat props as a skeleton, and I would put them in blue. When you're doing something like this, those guns are as important as her fists or her knees. You know that you're going to treat props as a fundamental extension of the character. That's what I believe. That's why here you see those sticks for the gun, and then that's an elaboration on top of that. Then you flesh out. And that's what I'm fleshing out the gun now. And what you do, when you're going to flesh out, you make sure that you know where the center of everything is. Let me switch the skeleton off. That's the center of all the different bits. Center of the fingers, center of the body, center of the chest area, torso, everything. And you should know where the sides of things are. That's the contours of where the sides of things are. I'm not saying that you have to draw these things, but if you're teaching a young person how to draw, they have to make sure that they have this in their mind's eye. They know where these contours are. Whether or not they render them is immaterial. But I have to draw them to show them, just to show them where they are. And then the contours, make sure that you know the direction that things are following in. Sorry, I don't need to zoom in, don't I? Those are in orange. Sorry, I was zoomed out too far then. I keep doing that. I keep zooming out. So there, dimensions are in purple, center lines are in blue, and contours are in orange. So now I'm fleshing out the gun. So I'm just putting in the fundamental detail of the gun. So you see you've got the back of the gun coming up here. And we know the back is going to slant backwards. So now we can actually add in this fundamental of the gun. But when I was learning, you know, when you're young and you're learning how to draw, if anyone had explained to me the importance of fundamental shapes, oh man, I just didn't know. You spend so much time, right, going for the detail immediately, and when you should be just looking at the basic shape first. You just don't know stuff like that when you're young. That's some bad drawing.
Right. The basic shape first.
Yeah.
Right. They're trying to get too detailed right at the beginning. They don't have a good structure behind it.
The basic detail will just throw you off, man. You know what it say? You can't see the wood for the trees.
That's true. Wow.
And then like the trigger. Okay, the trigger comes from underneath there, so you know it's going to come through here, and it's going to be under. It's going to be hooked around his finger here, so it's under there. And then you got the guard. The guard comes down here. Goes. Oh, see, no, I didn't do a center line for this. The guard cannot go past the center line. It's coming through here. It touches behind there. You can't see that piece of detail. This is some quite serious foreshortening going on here.
So the issues with the Marvel way is that they have all these lines and stuff, and it's very confusing. You're right. I don't know. You can't erase the lines. I don't know. They construct it, build it up like clay, add a wireframe, all that. But you're right. With the layers, I guess you could build it up as much as you want, and then
man.
Then you could get
all
rid
that
of
stuff mixed.
all of it, and then you still have the drawing there.
Yeah, man. It's computers are really something else, man. The handle
Look at that.
Now the handle actually goes past the way it's designed, goes up here. I need to make that thicker. That should be higher. Again, I'm very guilty of drawing this. I'm not really concentrating, Terrible.
The structure is that's what it is. That structure is what counts. Doing all that definitely helps with the structure. So that means I could add a whole bunch of structure and see the lines through it, and then just get rid of all those confusing lines and get to a regular drawing. Huh.
Yeah, when I switch off my props, this is the gun that's going to get left behind.
Wow. Look at that. It's perfectly drawn.
Well, I don't know about perfect, but it's close enough. I can tell you, if you look at the original of the guns, right, this is highly inaccurate, but it's close enough that you're getting rid of it.
And why light pencils? Do you know? Is it easier?
Down here. And I'm gonna make her. Yeah, man, she's giving some Jack Kirby gunfire. Jesus Christ.
Did he have Kirby crackles in the gun too?
Oh, poor Lauren Orman, man. She can't use no Kirby crackers, man.
No.
And this, I'm tempted to just copy and paste the gun.
Oh yeah, very smart.
Course, but this gun over here is at a different angle, and and for the sake of for the sake of this stream, I shouldn't be cheating. So we're gonna come in here, and my gun is probably a bit on the high side, but I'll ignore that. So the first thing is the guard that goes over the finger. Put that in. That's going to disappear behind here. Then we've got the trigger That's
You
coming.
could then you could have symmetried it too.
There. The trigger is behind here. Good. Then we get. Oh, it's got a little peak here.
So if you just keep drawing, eventually you
Oh,
would
sorry,
draw the
Raul.
same.
I can't quite hear you. Your voice is
Oh.
dropped.
Oh, I was saying,
yeah,
so
yeah.
if you keep drawing, and then you draw the same thing, then you must get really used to the foreshortening. Interesting.
Yeah, the foreshortening, right, man? You know what it's like, right? Foreshortening is really tough to keep your head around. But if you draw the basic shape first, you got less chance of getting lost. Like here, I just want to extend this handle down slightly. And you see this is near the horizon line. So the handle becomes very flat underneath there. Then we got
I think
this
we got
coming.
someone in the chat. We have Cosmo.
I don't know much about guns, so I have to look. I really have to look in context.
The reference.
Yeah.
So like when you're doing this drawing, I understand you have the wireframe. I understand that. How are you building off the wireframe? Do you actually drawing the structures, or do you do those yellow circle lines first?
I do them during the fleshing out stage to make sure that all my what I call trajectories are going in the right direction.
Right, trajectories. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand the concept of the wireframe. And
because sometimes you might be a bit confused at how something might be shaped. And if you do your contours, it can help you with literally mathematically sort out why something's wrong with your drawing. You know, sometimes you draw something right and it doesn't look right, but you don't know why it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get into contours in that, right, you can probably figure out what was wrong, you know.
That is correct. I'm just trying to understand I understand the spline. I'm trying to understand the whole concept of the yellow lines. And then, so I don't think you're, like, if you're drawing the frame, I don't think you're going to go right into the shape. Maybe you're building off the yellow lines. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. And I'm going to slightly extend this gun as well. As I come to flesh it out, I'm discovering that that my gun might be a little bit on the short side. So I'm going to take this up here. I'm going to go over. I'm going to extend there. Now this is going to be the front of my gun.
Are you doing that from your head? Because I don't see any reference.
Well, I'm looking at a model of the gun.
Are you taking out your head? Oh, you are looking?
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
A picture of the gun.
Yes, when I'm doing my drawings, I got it already sketched and laid out, and I start looking at it at a distance.
Right.
And I just get into my inks. Nice. And then your choice is the pencil. But it's not the inks.
And there's a break in the barrel here.
There's some strong draftsmanship going on there. Strong draftsmanship.
I'm just thinking about saving. But I can be a bit dyslexic sometimes when it comes to drawing, you know.
No. Saving is right, because I don't know, like sometimes the computer, if you don't have it set up right, it'll just shut off on you. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
This is a brand new computer. Why? What? This is a brand new monitor. How could you be shutting off on me? No. But so something happened. I don't know. This might help you in the future. So sometimes I have the computer, and sometimes I'll switch with the monitors. I'll just keep switching it and having to go somewhere, do something. So what happened is that when you switch out the monitors, your primary monitor is not set to be the primary monitor.
Right.
So then my computer was like glitching out. It would shut off, and then I got to my Wacom One tablet, and then I went to the display and I saw it wasn't set, and I set it to the primary monitor, my drawing tablet, and then now I'm not having that on-off glitch problem. I mean,
Right.
I didn't know. I never knew that. That's yeah. You got set it to a primary monitor. I thought the computer knew it was all right.
Right.
Serious. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna see some Kirby gunfire coming out here.
But it's got the foreshortening.
See.
The thing is, right, if you look at the trajectory of her guns, right?
Yeah.
What the hell is she aiming at? Because they're certainly not going at the same target.
Oh, that's so good though.
Oh man. So I've done all I wanted to do for this session was to go through this exercise of skeleton, props skeleton, flesh out, make sure we know the dimensions and the center and the contours. I can switch off the skeletons now. I can switch off the contours, dimensions. So we got this basic sketch of our lady, and I'll try and get Dan on next week. And what I do is I will finish her off next week.
Mine's done.
Okay, let's have a look at what
Mine's done.
what Raul's done. God,
Mine's done.
Brother's done.
So there you go. Mine's done.
Nice.
That's all you're gonna get from me.
Zoom in and pan down.
Is it fan down? Fan up? Fan down?
I think Dan's gonna like that.
Yeah.
Dan's gonna like that. Oh man, we got a lot of messages here. God damn.
Oh, a Casa man was in there. Cosmo.
Let's have a look at what's going here.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a comment. Yes, it's great. I'm not sure what that was referring to. Then that and Faculty good. Have you seen a movie called Faculty?
So I was trying to figure out if it was Faculty or Disturbing Behavior. I'm confusing both of those films.
Right.
I've seen both of them, but now I know.
Oh God, Acres have got more of the questions here. You two are on the jury. What movie character you want as judge, and what movie character you want as the two lawyers? Well, Robert Duvall just passed away. I would cast him in anything. Of course, he was in Falling Down as well. He would be good. I've grown to like Brad Pitt. I wasn't that impressed with him over the years, but I think he's a pretty good actor. I've never seen Angelina Jolie act as something like a lawyer before.
Me either.
No.
Brad Pitt could pull it off.
Have you got any suggestions?
I liked Gandalf. I like the guy that plays Gandalf. He would be a good judge. Make the guys from the Lord of the Rings like a judge and a lawyer. I like to see the Lord of the Rings played as a jury movie. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, Akins is full of questions today. Hang on, I'll go through these quickly. We got how long left? We got 10 minutes left. Okay, so what's next one? There's a movie called Acid Mountain. If you were to do the storyboards for that, they're pretty grotesque. Would that be okay? I couldn't work much on a horror movie. Some guys out here have approached me to do some horror concepts. How about you?
Oh.
Are you okay with horror, with gore and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I haven't done it professionally. I mean, I don't know. Well, I don't know how okay I'm with it, but I haven't done it. It's like watching horror movies. If you like watch too much of it, you're gonna get sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you eat bad food, you're not
Yes.
gonna stay healthy. So I try to watch
Yeah.
like comedies.
What's the number here?
Oh, Cosmo didn't know that Robert Duvall. I had no idea Robert Duvall was 95. 95,
He's
man.
95. He had a long innings, man.
That's what I
Nice.
mean. 95. That's good.
It's
My
about
mom's
maybe
sister made it to 100.
he almost did. Okay, that mountain is it's about a lady that runs a death camp, and she puts masks and straitjackets on people and forces them to roll around on a cliff. Also, there's a lot of cannibalism and crazy. My God, sounds like
It's too crazy for Jerome.
it sounds like Hostel, man.
Oh yeah, it's like a hostel. No.
What you like better, Rain Man or Casino? I'd have to go for Rain Man. How about you?
I like Casino.
Yeah.
Was it what's her name? Was it the blonde in it?
Was it Kim Basinger?
I think I don't know. Was it Glenn
Yeah.
Close? Glenn Close, I
Yeah.
think.
It says cop ready for a bust.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's your cop or my cop. My cop's already busting, it looks like. But yours is just walking in the room.
Jumping, exploding off the page.
You make a Top Gun comic, would Paramount sue or are they too busy? If it's featuring the same characters as from the movie, they would definitely sue you. But if it's a completely different concept, they might not bother. I think, unless if the comics start to sell millions, then they would be bothered. Jerome cast as Denzel's cop helper in a new movie. Me helping Denzel Washington like Training Day. Shoot that brother. I ain't no bad guy, man. I won't be helping no bad guy.
No, Jerome's the superhero. There's no bad guy there.
But I'm a terrible actor.
Median.
Drawing Ziggy, is that skill? Wait, is that Ziggy Stardust?
I don't know.
Should the characters that you draw be bigger than the setting? What scale should each one of the comic book boxes be? Should the characters that you draw be bigger than the set? It depends on what you're trying to do in the panel, right? I mean, if the character is very important and not the background, then you would put the character at the front and just let the background be the background. But if the setting or the background is very important, then you would have what's called an establishing shot, where the character might not even be in the shot or be just very small in the shot. Would you agree with that, Raul?
Right. It's a bigger than the setting. The scale would. That's what. Such characters that drive me bigger than the setting. The scale should each one of the comic book boxes.
I mean, this is Galactus, but have to be bigger.
Of course.
Oh, I got a compliment here. Jerome, modern genius. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. Oh, the gong today, the gong show.
That's very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What's this here? Jerome, are you interested in drawing storyboards for others? Major need. Yes, I do storyboards for other people as and when commissioned. If you're drawing a party, what 6 or 7 items should be completed in the scene to show the party and at what scale? We're definitely drawing people. People are always impressed with people. If you draw a pretty woman or Batman, people will watch you draw. So I would suggest that at least include at least one pretty lady or Batman. Then anything you can draw anything that you like after that, I'd say. Would you agree, Raul? If you were going to draw 7 things, is there anything in particular that you would draw?
Oh, what 6? Oh, at a party scene.
At a party.
Yeah. I have the soda, the balloons, the party favors.
Some drinks
Anything
and
that spells
glasses.
out party.
Yeah, some drinks and glasses and some pretty women.
Yes.
I mean, the party's got to have some nice women there. How about that?
You caught me off guard. You caught him off guard.
My God, Acre's got some questions tonight. Okay, I'm repairing a PC that I have. It has tons of posters and saved images and games. Amazing CPU will be fixed soon, just making sure I don't delete anything I made this far. Many backups. Yeah, good. Got to back stuff up. Thanks, save. Back up. How you draw background, for example, how you draw a cinema inside and out, and how you draw electronic shop, what scale for the item size of action, etc. That depends on the setting, but you definitely got to know. You got to establish whether or not you're drawing with 1 point, 2 point, or 3 point perspective. You got to get that straight in your mind immediately. Cosmic Grandpa.
5 point perspective.
Cosmic's in the house, man. But maybe my problem is that my drawing package is Autodesk Fusion 360. Autodesk, Jesus, man. That's a classic.
Maya.
Watching Jerome draw is quite educational. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, I do a lot of teaching here in Singapore. So whenever I draw something, I very rarely race off and just draw it now. I draw in mind that someone might be learning how to draw or be interested in learning how to draw when they're watching us. And it doesn't take much. It doesn't really cost anything to go through it step by step for other people to see. You know, if someone can already draw, they don't have to pay attention. But I wish I knew these things when I was younger. That's all I can say. What's this? Okay, awesome, fantastic information. Sorry, I came late. What tool are you using to manipulate the cursor? A mouse, pen, or something else? We're both using pens, right, Raul?
The digital
pens.
Both pens.
Yeah, we're both using stylus.
Hey, I think Dan thought the show was tomorrow. I told him it's today. I think it's today, dude.
Oh,
I told him he's got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left to promote everything.
Oh man.
Oh man. No, you're right. Dan's going to too much stuff. He's dealing with too much stuff. Companies, his job, whatever he's involved. I understand. Too much stuff, too much stress, and you just forget everything. Ugh.
Oh, we got 3 minutes left. No time for answers. We're gonna have to go straight to credits. Let me just quickly get through these last.
We got to run ads too. Oh man.
Well, great in the Apostle, the Judge, Days of Thunder, Ten. Yeah, the man was an absolute genius. Yeah, 95, man. The gong is worthy. Do you like Biggles? Biggles was classic, man. Also, do you like the Belgian Western comic Ken Parker? Not sure about Ken Parker. Not sure what that is. Promote away, you guys. Great job. Thanks, Cosmic. We're almost there. We just got time for the end credits. No ads this week. We'll be back same time next week. Let me make this smaller. You never see Raul. He hides.
See me in the video. Sometimes. Hey, you can see me as Scardacy next Friday.
But thanks so much for all the questions. Cosmic, and hold on a second. I've still got a comment left on the screen there. I call myself a producer. God damn. Thanks, Acres, for all the questions. We'll be back here same time next week, 1 a.m. And I'll be back later today at 6 p.m. with Super Saturday's Draw Along, where I'm drawing the Goliaths fighting. Where's Raul gone? Oh,
here. I'm here. Oh, yeah, Drop Zone right? Gaming. I'm on the Roku. I get the Roku TV. I got one now. I like it.
Okay, we got 59 seconds left. We gotta go. Okay, thanks a lot, everyone. We're out of here. Peace.
Yeah.
It's late at night, nothing else is in sight. I need something to make things right. Nothing smart, maybe comic book art.
you missed the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. Madness Entertainment Group.